Hello everyone. This video explains you how to allocate 4 marks for every right answer and how to deduct minus 1 marks for wrong answer as per the latest examination circular. So as per the rule now it is finalized like every question carries 4 marks and each wrong answer will deduct minus 1 marks. So how to perform this using the Google Forms? So first, we already know, right, to how to create this assessment. We already conducted first IA, and we better know how to conduct this test. So I will not put much. I will not explain much about that. I will directly explain how to give 4 marks for every right answer and how to deduct minus 1 marks for every wrong answer in this Excel sheet. Right, in this test. So first, I have already created one assessment, that is second internal assessment, as a demo test, and I will explain you uh, how it will be done. So right, so what I did is I have just for a demo session I have given 5 questions, and for 5 questions I have given 4 marks each. So the total points here is 20, that is 20 marks. I have created only a demo test of only 20 marks. 20 marks in the sense only 5 questions. Each carries 4 marks. So 5 4s are 20. So here in this demo test I have 5 questions and I have already created. So the next step is whenever you have done with your form creation as you did in the first IA, there is one step you need to follow. What is that is, see, now I have created the test and the link is ready, everything is done. Now whenever you are done with the creation of the test, first test you need to write. That means the first test you need to write, because we want to compare the results with correct answer with the student's answer. So for that reason we need to answer the first test. For that what I will do is, I already created this test. So first I will write this test. So what I will do, I will go to the preview section. So this is how the preview section will be for the students. So in this only I will write my test. Why? Because first we need to write the test. So what I will do, instead of name I will write answer keys. So in the USN field also you can write answer keys. In semester also you can write whatever the fields you have included before the test, you just write as answer. Why I am writing answer key? To understand that it is not any student result, it is a answer key. So for that reason I am writing it as what? Answer key. So for all the fields I will give answer keys. So this is the first section where I will collect the student information. So when I click next section, the actual question paper comes. So here my question paper explains me that each question carries 4 marks and each wrong answer deducts 1 mark, that is negative marking for wrong answer. Now so first test I am writing, and you need to mark all right answers when you are writing. Why? Because the test what I am writing is for answer case. So you should mark right answer for all the questions. So to do this, what is the I will mark the right answer for all the questions. For the first question, the right answer is, I have noted here, D. So for the first question, right answer was D. For the second question, right answer was B. And the third question, sorry, and for the third question, answer is A. And for the fourth question is also answer A. And for fifth one, answer is C. So what I did, I have marked all correct answer. The previous sheet I have filled answer keys, answer keys, answer keys. In the second, what I did, I have marked all right answers and I will give submit. So once you submit, this message will be displayed to the students and it is showing to me also test is completed, close the browser. So I will close this browser now. Done. See, we can see here responses. Now responses is recorded. See here, I have scored 20 out of 20. Why? Because I have marked all right answer. So it is what? Answer keys, answer keys, answer keys. So first column is what? There is a first row in my data will be answer keys. So the next step. So for to understand it more better way, I will write one more demo test. What I will do? Demo 1, demo 1. So this is a demo 1. Like that means assume that it is written by some student. Okay, demo 1 is student. Now I will randomly mark the answers. It is not necessary. It is like students are writing now. So this page is attempted by students. Okay, I will give submit. Okay, close this window and create one more demo test, so that to understand demo 2, that means another student is writing demo 2, demo 2, demo 2. So second student is writing the test. Now what I will do is, first answer is D, I will mark right answer. Second answer is B, I will write mark answer. So just to you assume that it is written by student. So third answer is A, and what I will do, fourth answer I don't know. That means student don't know the fourth answer. He will leave it blank. Why? Because simply if he marks the wrong answer, his marks will be deducted. So in that case, what students may do? Students may avoid answering the question because of negative marks. So I am not student is not confident of this answer, so he is not marking any answer for this. And for the fifth question, right answer is C. I will mark it as B. Done. So it is done. So 3 responses. One more I will take, last one. Demo 4, demo 4, demo 4, demo 4, next. So I will mark here what was the first answer, D. Second answer was B. I will mark it as A, and I will mark it as A. I will mark this as wrong, and I will leave I will leave this as blank. Done. So now close. So now just check how many responses. 4. In that 4, one was first one was the answer key, and remaining 3 are written by the students as a demo test. Now 4 responses is enough for me to show you how to allocate 4 marks and how to deduct 1 mark. So once the test is done, once the students are done with the test, we will create this spreadsheet. Remember, whenever you are creating the test, you should allocate for every question 4 marks. Here 4 points, 4 points, 4 points, 4 points. You should allocate for each question 4 marks. So for every question you should see answer 4 points. You can see here 4 points, 4 points. So don't forget this, please. So you are given 4 points, right? Now the test is over and I have given 4 points. Now I will create the response sheet. I will create the spreadsheets. So here there is an option, create the spreadsheet, create new, done. So this is the spreadsheet. This is the students responses we will get at the back end once the students complete this test. So now we need to make the changes only in this spreadsheet. We are not altering anything, we are not doing any negative marking in this question paper. What we are doing, just we are allocating 4 marks for each question, and we are giving this test to the students. So at the back end here we should perform the operations like, for every right answer there should be a 4 marks, and for every wrong answer we should deduct -1 marks. If students have not answered any question, if he left blank, then we should allocate 0 marks for that question, right? So now this is the response sheet which we have got. Now the important is you have to go to Google and you have to search Flubaroo. Flubaroo is an add-on which will help us to calculate negative marking for the wrong answer. So go to Google, search Flubaroo, and click on install, it will get installed. Already I have installed, so it is showing me uninstall option. So I have already installed Flubaroo. And remember, Flubaroo add-on is for Excel sheet, not for Google Form. So this add-on we can see in the Excel sheet itself, not in the Google Form. So once you install this Flubaroo, it will show you an option called as uninstall. If it is showing uninstall, assume that it has been already installed. So please close this. So now Flubaroo is installed. Where I can find that Flubaroo? Here in the add-on sections. Here, see, Flubaroo is here. So what I should do, you should enable the Flubaroo. So add-ons are available now. Enable Flubaroo in this sheet. So just enable. Okay, now Flubaroo has been enabled for this sheet. You may access it from the menu. Close this. So now the important part comes here. Now what we need to do is, we need to write if statements for the every answer. See, for example, this is the timestamp, this is the score. This score is a normal score where it is not considering any negative marks, just it is taking whatever the right answer. Right, for wrong answer it is not deducting any minus 1 marks, nothing. Just it is giving out of 20, 20 he has got, because this is answer key. This student, demo 1 student got 4 marks, demo 2 students got 12 marks, and demo 4 got 8 marks. That means it has not deducted any negative marks. So how to do this negative marks is, see here. First go to the first question answer, that is here. This one, for the answer key, only you have to select for the answer key. So the answer is D one. So for the first question, the question is here. You may not see the full question, so no problem. You assume that this is a first question, and for this right answer is this one. Why the right answer is this one? Because I have written this test as a answer keys, and all the data in the first row are correct answers. So what I will do, I will just click here. So this is my right answer. So for this, that is for the answer key row, you have to write if else statement. How to write this if else statement? See, there is one if else statement in the notepad. You can see here, percentage if response is equal to answer, then 4, if response is blank, 0 or negative mark. That means what it indicate is, if the response, it will compare the answer. That answer I will show you how to write. We should write our correct answer here. If this correct answer is right, then it will give 4 marks. If it is wrong, it will give minus 1 marks. If it is blank, it will give 0 marks. So what I will do to understand it more better way, I will do it practically. Just I will copy this if else statement. So in the answer key row, in the first question, just click here, it will show here. So just paste that if else statement here, Control V. So now in the place of answer, you need to fill this D of full answer, including the alphabet D. So what I will do, I will just take from here, Control X, I will just cut. So now in the place of answer, you place the answer. So for the answer, for the first question, answer is D, that is improved security, workload management and SQL support. If student have answered this, it will allocate 4 marks or else minus marks. If it is blank, it will give 0 marks. So this is done. Now for first question it is done. Now similarly go to second question, then go to notepad, copy this, minimize again here, just before B click once and paste that formula, and then from B you cut the answer. From B you cut the answer. Only one time you need to do it for all the questions. That is the problem. So one time we need to work for all the answers or for all the questions. For all the 30 questions or 20 questions, we need to perform this task. So I will do Control X. So in the place of answer, I will paste this right answer. So the second question is done. Then I will go to third question. then I will go to my formula, I will copy, then again I will paste before A. See here, before A, when you click here, it will come here, it will show the option, full option here, because here the row size is small, so you can edit here. So before A I will paste that. So this I have pasted here, and cut this answer from the A. Remember, you should cut it very carefully, you should cut from A. Check the brackets carefully and cut it. So X, in the place of answer you paste that. Select your answer carefully in between the semicolons and paste it. So fourth one is also done. Sorry, third one is done. Now fourth one again I will go here, copy, paste. Again I will cut this answer here and I will write Control V. Fourth one is done. Now last question, I have included only for 5 questions for the demo purpose, but you need to perform for all the 30 questions. Again I will go back to my sheet, this formula. I will copy, I will paste here, and I will remove from here, Control X, and in the place of answer I will carefully paste that. Done. See, now just check for all the answer key rows. This is the answer key rows. For first question I have included if else statement. For the second question I have included. For the second, third, fourth, fifth. So now it will perform. So once this formula is written for every question, then you have to go for add-ons, go to Flubaroo and click on grade assessment. See what you need to do. You have to you have to go to the menu, add-ons, Flubaroo, grade assessment. Click that. So it will show you working. That means it will create the grade sheets. Now this page will come when you click on. See now, all this field it will ask us. See, for score we will consider this as a identify student, the score. So I will not apply my formula to this column, row column, score column. Okay, so I will make it as identify student. Even for the name also I will identify student. USN also I will make it as identify student, and for semester also I will make it as identify student, and for section also I will make it as identify student. So from here our actual question starts, right? So has the company move fast? This is my question heading. So for normal grading, let it be normal grading, but increase it to 4 marks for all the questions. 4 marks. 4 4 4 normal grading and 4 marks. So what I did, the fields which is not required for the calculation, I made those fields as identify student. So for the score field I made it as identify student. For name, identified student. All these identify. From question onwards I have selected normal grading and I have given 4 marks. Normal grading 4 marks. For all the 5 questions I have given 4 marks. I have selected normal grading and I have then press continue. Now it will takes you to the step 2. So it will say you to select the right answer key tab. So please select which submission should be used as a answer key. So as I told you, first test you should write and it will act as what? Your answer key. So I have written my first test here, answer keys. So that's why I told you to write answer keys so that you can easily identify. And this demo 1, demo 2, demo 3, demo 1, demo 2 and demo 4 are what? All these are students. So the right answer is what? You can see here all the marks 20 full or 28 of 20 and all these are answer keys. So I will select this. So for this column I made it as a answer key column and then press continue. So once you press continue, here on the right hand side you can check here Flubaroo grading your assessment. So please wait. So it will take time according to your internet speed and number of questions. So my internet speed is pretty good and only 5 questions were there, so it has done my work very fast. See here, summary, total points allocated 20, average marks the students got in my test is 5.67, counted submission is 3, and number of low scoring questions is 5. So 5. So now see here, check. So this is, see, you can say imagine, like, if there is a 30 questions, 50 questions, your page width of the Excel sheet will be huge, right? So that's why they have made section. So you can drag here to check which student name, and to make it very pretty, simple, they have created these two sections so that we can move and check the student. See, for demo 1, student number 1, he had scored 4 marks. Student number 1, he has scored the actual score. So this, we are not considering this score, we will consider these points. So whatever the line is there, after that my calculations are going on. Before this line, that is on the left hand side, no calculations are done here, only the right hand side of the sheets are calculations are done. See here, in our old sheet, that is, if we are not deducting the marks, the student 1 got 4 marks, student 2 got 12 marks, and student 4, the demo 1 got 4 marks, demo 2 got 12 marks, demo 4 got 8 marks. Now here, after the calculation, you can see the total points here. The demo student 1 got 0 marks, demo 2 students got 11 marks, and demo 8 students got 6 marks. These are the scores after deduction of -1 for the wrong answers. These are the normal scores, and these are the actual scores after deduction. Even it will show the percentile. So let me show you in detail. See, the student 1, his first answer was, he marked his wrong answer, so he has given -1. And second answer, he has answered correctly, -4. Again he answered third question wrong, fourth question wrong, fifth question wrong. So that is the reason he got only 1 mark, one answer correct, 4 and -4. So he got what? 0 points. You can check here, 0. Now similarly for the second demo test 2, you can check here. See, for demo test 2, we left fourth question blank, right? I hope if you remember, when writing this demo test, I have left intentionally the fourth question blank. See, when the student left the fourth question blank, it has given 0 marks. You can see here, 0. For wrong answer, it is giving -1 marks. For not attempted question, it is giving 0 marks. And for right answer, it is giving 4 marks. Understood? I will repeat once again. For every right answer, it is giving 4 marks. Not attempted question, it is giving 0 marks. And for wrong answer, it is giving -1 marks. So you can see the total score in this column. So these are the total points after the deduction as per our internal rules, as per our test rules. So this is the actual scores of the student when we apply the negative marks concept. So this is how it is done, and these are the actual scores before we deduct as a negative marks, and this is after negative marks, and it you can check in the form of percentile also, and here you can see the summary also. So this is how we are generating the grade sheet using Flubaroo Flubaroo add-ons, and we are allocating negative marks for wrong answer, 0 marks for unanswered question, and 4 marks for the correct answer. So once this sheet is generated, you have to go to file section, go to download it. That's it. Your sheet, your result, entire result sheet is downloaded. Only you have to see the previous sheet is also available here, student submission. See here, and here grades. When you click grades, it is a Flubaroo sheet. When you click student submission, this is our old sheet, and this is our new sheet when we applied the formula. So there are two sheets available, and both the sheets are downloaded here for your reference. You can compare both the results. So this is how the method is to allocate negative marks for every wrong answer. Hope you all understood If you have any queries, you can contact us, then we will see. Okay, thank you everyone, and I will give this formula to everyone, and only you need to change here the answer key, right? So this formula I will give it in the form in the WhatsApp or in the notepad, however it is possible, right? Okay, thank you everyone.